Hi everyone, my name is Amanda, and today I want to tell you a few tips and tricks on how you can have a more positive mindset. Now, I'm a university student, so I definitely know a thing or two about stress and being overwhelmed, and I find that it's so easy to fall into the trap of just thinking negatively and focusing on the bad things that happen. But I realized that when I trained my mindset to be more positive, I did better in school, I did better in my relationships, and I felt so much better overall. So I feel like following a few of these habits can definitely help you to change your mindset for the better.
To put it simply, affirmations are any positive statements that are created and used for the purpose of promoting positive thinking. They can be any little quote that's meaningful for you and provides you with motivation, comfort, or any other reassurance you find yourself needing.
Most people use I am statements to make their affirmations. So, for example, you could say, I am strong, or I face challenges with a smile, or I believe in myself. So just positive phrases that you can kind of repeat to yourself throughout the day, and the more that you repeat these phrases, the more they stick in your head and you actually start to believe them.
Here are some more examples of affirmations that you can use. For example, I am loved, or I'm a magnet for success. Affirmations can be used in so many different ways. You can write them down several times over to make them stick. You can say them in your head or out loud when you feel low or have a moment to yourself, or post them in a place that you'll see every day, like on your mirror.
You may have noticed that a lot of affirmations is based on repetition, and that's because negative thinking is very habitual. When negative things happen in your life, and over again you just tell yourself these negative things, they tend to become your beliefs. So the point of saying these affirmations and these positive thoughts over and over again is to sort of train your mind in the opposite direction, to automatically go to the positive thoughts when it needs something to think about rather than the negative.
Something else that can make a world of difference in your mindset is practicing gratitude. Thinking about all the blessings that you have in your life can make you feel happier and more fulfilled. According to Forbes, a 2012 study found that people who practice gratitude even had fewer aches and pains and are more likely to live a healthy lifestyle. So there's really no reason not to practice gratitude.
There are plenty of different ways you can bring more gratitude into your life. What I would recommend doing is starting a gratitude journal where every day you make a goal to write down at least one thing that you're grateful for, and it could be anything. It could be something big like your friends and family, it could be a specific person, it could be your access to clean water and food, or even just something small like the sun was shining today, or someone did something nice for me. And focusing on the happy, good things makes your life feel more happy and good. And you'll start to even realize more happy things in your life when you see them, because you're, again, training your mind to pick up on the good things rather than the bad things.
Meditation can be another excellent tool for living a more positive lifestyle. In such a busy and overwhelming world, we can all benefit from taking time to think and breathe without distractions to get back in touch with ourselves.
Now, there are many different ways to meditate, so definitely if you're interested, find one that works for you. But a very basic idea for learning how to meditate is to lie down or sit down in a comfortable place. Just make sure it's not so comfortable that you fall asleep. To close your eyes and focus on your breathing. You can just focus on your breathing the way it naturally is. Feel your breath coming in and out. And you're supposed to keep your mind as clear as possible. So if thoughts come up, don't worry or get frustrated. Just acknowledge them and try to return your focus to your breathing.
There has been so much research recently pointing to amazing effects that meditation can have on all different aspects of your life. It can help with focus, sleep, reducing stress, reducing depression, lots of amazing qualities. Even in one study, people who meditated for 6 to 9 months had up to a 60% decrease in anxiety. So it's a really amazing habit to add to your life, and it can definitely help promote mindset changes and help you think more positively, because when you have so much going on and you just feel overwhelmed and stressed, it is so easy to just jump from one thing to the next and not take time to refocus on yourself and show your body and your mind and your fight or flight system that you're okay and that the world's not ending and you're gonna be fine. When you take time for yourself to relax and just get back in touch with your mind, you are freeing up space to allow for more peace and happiness rather than negativity and stress that is just going to accumulate and manifest into more issues.
Spending time and energy on other people not only improves your mental state, but of course also helps to boost the people around you. By focusing on someone other than yourself, you remove yourself from thinking about your own life and prevent yourself from worrying over your own problems, at least for a little bit.
I always feel really good about myself and really positive and more happy about the world when I help other people. So whether that means taking on a volunteer opportunity to help out with something and make someone's life easier, offering to give your friend or colleague a hand on something, or even just going up to someone and telling them a compliment or listening to them talk about their day or asking them questions and showing interest in their life. Any situation that you can put yourself in, big or small, that helps other people and lets you interact with other people, distracts you from what's going on in your own life, and kind of puts things into perspective to say, hey, even if there's this big thing that I'm worried about or I'm bored or sad or whatever, it kind of gives you a second to not focus on that and not feel that way because you're helping someone else and you're focusing on making them happy, and making people happy is just automatically going to make you happy in return. So if you want to implement any of this advice into your life, just make sure that you don't put too much pressure on yourself. It's definitely a process to train your mind to be more positive. So if at first you find yourself resorting to old negative ways of thinking, that's totally normal. Don't worry about it. Try not to get frustrated. Just focus on the positive, and eventually you'll see a lot of amazing benefits in your life and you'll feel like you have a nice new outlook. So good luck, and don't forget that you can do anything you put your mind to. Have a good one.